was more the breadth and depth of the company. I think it's an incredible organisation to work for. There's going to be so much scope for moving around for careers, and actually having a real impact on people's lives, where they live, where they work, where they study. You can actually walk into a building and see your company's results. Literally, it's not just on a balance sheet, it is in people's lives.
Well, first of all, this multicultural environment is really nice. You learn many different experiences from other people that are different from you. The size of the organization is something really unique, so I would like to learn things from an organization with such great amount of experiences into it. And the last thing is that I believe that this organization offers a way to develop your career in many different ways, to learn many things, and also to shape your career the way that you would like to shape it.
I'd say the biggest thing that attracted me to Saint-Gobain is just the fact that it's such a big company. There's a load of scope to go up and down in different areas of, the company. So, yeah, I think that was my biggest attraction to Saint-Gobain.
I think the main thing is that these values that Saint-Gobain stands for, it's something that they really are passionate for, and it's something really true. There are many companies and other big organizations that they have similar values, but it doesn't come out so bright as it comes from Saint-Gobain. So it's something really important that it cares about the stakeholders and everyone involved. And I wanted to be part of a company and organization that actually cares for everyone who's involved.
For me, the biggest thing was the environmental side, because they're obviously one of the biggest drivers in construction for sustainable living. They've got everything from insulation to tiles to everything, that the way that they do everything. So even like the gypsum side and everything, they're trying to reduce carbon. So that was like a big driver for me, because I'm quite an environmental person.
Well, basically my degree is in a bit of an unusual one. I actually come from Glasgow School of Art, and I'm now in a project engineering position. And I was drawn to join the business because they drive innovation, and I am really keen on innovative products and solutions. So that's what really brought me into the business.
Well, the biggest attraction for me was to be part of something big, and I wanted a challenge, and to find a company where I can develop myself within the company, and you can grow within a company because there's so many parts of the company, but having that protection of a big sort of organization behind you.
There's probably two main things. I think one thing was the unique positioning. I think there isn't many, if any, other companies that are like Saint-Gobain. I'm an environmental advisor. I'm very interested in environmental issues and sustainable development, and I think in the position that we're in, we have a significant opportunity that we can make a difference locally to the global level, and that I find that would be really satisfying. The second thing is it's a proactive organisation. We're not just being reactive and carrying on as we were. We're trying to figure out a way of how we can do things better, and I get a lot out of that, trying to find something, make it better, and then see the results afterwards.
It attracted to me from speaking with her about it, just how hands-on she was within the job, because we're in contracting, so we take the projects right from design through till when it's completed, and I liked that hands-on approach rather. That's kind of what moved me away from architecture, because it wasn't hands-on enough.
How large the company is and the opportunities.
It was the sort of automation, so I'm really encouraged to be self-managed in my business, so I'm sort of doing my own work, making sure I get my own work done. I'm sort of given room to be creative and come up with new ideas as well.
So I was doing a internship with Glass Solutions, and I just love the company, so I wanted to stay on with the company, so yeah, kept on with the role.
Well, to be honest, I'm not going to lie, I'd never heard of it before I'd actually signed up for the job role, but after researching it, it was such a large company with great benefits for the job role. It had great attitude, great policies. I work at International Timber, and sustainable habitat is a really big forefront for them. And we only source wood from sustainable sources like FSC, PEFC. And I think in the world we live in today, we've got to be more cautious of that. And that was a thing that kind of pushed me towards it, the environmental inside.
Well, the idea of a role without any boundaries, the idea that you're not going to be restricted in any way, shape or form. You get to have a job where you get to express yourself. Saint-Gobain market themselves to be able to give you the opportunity to do that. and as a young professional trying to grow, it seemed like a perfect fit for me.
Well, actually, during my master thesis within Saint-Gobain, I had my in-company project, and this was a beautiful moment. I had the experience to collaborate with people that helped me a lot. So I understood the culture of the company. So this was one thing that attracted me to Saint-Gobain, the fact that the culture was supportive to succeed the project goals, and also the professionalism of the people. So people behaved me in a good way, so they helped me to succeed my goals as part of my master thesis project. So I would say also that there was integrity. So when I needed to share with me some figures and some facts that they have been very quite secret, they've trusted me. So all these values, they attracted me to join Saint-Gobain.
To be honest with you, I didn't apply for a job specifically with Saint-Gobain. I was approached by yourself. You found me. And I didn't actually want to work for a larger company, but having been provided material and your feedback, it swayed me, and to be perfectly honest with you, it was meeting the individuals on the assessment day. I didn't go there necessarily intending to take the job, but looking at the experience and the people that I spoke to were all very relatable, and it really gave a good impression to me and made me want to join the team. Really.
I was really interested in construction, and Saint-Gobain took construction from a specific point rather than construction as a whole.